I cannot believe this, guys. We are definitely at the end of the beef. This is the last video of the beef. We are done reacting to the beef. So, guys, this is the last song. Watchathon Day 20. I'm gonna end this. I'm ending this beef. I've been reacting to this beef. I've covered the whole beef, Kendrick Lamar beef. I'm gonna do a whole playlist. If you wanna go check it out and you just like watch this video, it's the first thing you watch. There's other videos. There's like a series basically. You can go. I'm gonna make a playlist. You need to go check it out from the start when Kendrick did drop like that, up until the Hard Part 6 when Drake dropped the Hard Part 6 and we were like, nah, nigga, Kendrick won this shit. So yes, I would like to thank everybody that's subscribing. We are doing a watchathon, and watchathon is more like a marathon that I've created because I was looking at my watch time, I was looking at my subscribers, I was looking at everything. I'm like, yo, damn, you need to do something about this. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just drop a reaction every day, even if it's two. So just like today, we're dropping 2 reactions. We are ending this beef. I might do more because there's other shit I want to react to that I haven't been reacting to. So yes, guys, let's do this shit. Drake, the Hard Part 6, he responds to Kendrick.
Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the
I wanted to get to this shit because I felt like this is where Drake lost the plot for me. I felt like this is more it's more like a self-explanatory track where like, yo, you saying I did this, I didn't this, where's the child and everything. Like, we don't care, Drake. And I was like, yo, Drake, we don't care. Violate that nigga. We don't give a fuck if you did it, because we know it's a lie. It's a beef. You like, it's like, have you ever seen how you go in the room, you get in the room, there's a whole bunch of ugly niggas making fun of the pretty niggas, if I may say that, or handsome guys. Yes, ugly guys can make fun of you while they ugly. You get me? So we know it's just a beef, nigga. We don't give a fuck about you explaining. You lost the plot. That's why you lost the beef. If you had came back with what you are known for, a hit, he was supposed to drop a hit record after this. Because Not Life like Us was like a hit song, and we knew whoever's gonna win the beef is the one that's gonna drop a hit song. We knew that. So the only way to keep the beef going, or to be on the safe side, was to like drop a fucking hit song. And this nigga violate this nigga, because now Kendrick Lamar is the boogeyman because he killed Drake. Drake was seen like, if you fuck with Drake, you get what I mean? Now I think anybody's gonna take shots at Drake. A lot of niggas gonna take shots at Drake.
1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not far down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is
I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. But like, I feel like, oh, and then again, something we have to cover and acknowledge is that the Hard Part 6 by Drake is actually doing the same thing that Kendrick Lamar did to him. He's stealing the, what can I say? He's stealing the 616 in LA is a timestamp record, and timestamp records are Drake records, like 5 a.m. in Toronto, 4 p.m. in Calabasas, 6 p.m. in New York. Those are timestamp records, which is a Drake thing. So Kendrick Lamar took that. So the hard is a Kendrick Lamar thing. You know, there's a Hard Part 1, the Hard Part 2, the Hard Part 3, the Hard Part 4, the Hard Part 5. Then Drake dropped the Hard Part 6, right? Guess what? Kendrick dropped the Hard Part 6 after that. And it's dope. Dope for them, this shit.
covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name.
Yeah. You probably know now. Drake has been feeding Kendrick Lamar like information in the behind the scenes, and Kendrick Lamar has been taking it. I don't even think that's true. Like, do you think Kendrick was out there like asking people like, Drake shit, give me evidence on Drake, give me some dirt on Drake, give me some, give me. Do you think Kendrick Lamar was out doing that shit? I think that nigga was just creative in the studio, just like focusing on how he can, because even his delivery, when you listen to his music, even the way he delivers, he's angry. You get what I mean? I think he was more focused on that artistic shit and everything like that. But I don't know. I wouldn't know.
More destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration.
The thing is, you are not dissing this nigga. This nigga is violating you. He diss your mom, your child, your dad. He violated you, nigga. He calls you a pedophile. Violate this nigga. Why ain't you violating this nigga? Why are you explaining yourself? Why are you doing that? Violate this nigga. I don't care. A nigga diss me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna say, oh, whatever he said, I'm not gonna say I'm not that. I'm not gonna say I'm not that. I'm not coming there and like explaining myself just because this nigga said I'm a pedophile. I gotta come and explain myself because he said it. What the fuck are you talking about? I need to violate this nigga. I need to call him something worse. I need to call him a fucking antichrist if I can. You got me? It's beef, nigga. What you talking about?
Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months.
I heard about it. Doesn't matter though. Let's talk about, you have a girlfriend. Your girlfriend doesn't follow you, but she follows your friend on social media. It's kind of like, but Kendrick Lamar is not even a social media person. But like, I'm just like kind of troubled because I don't see it as a big deal. But then again, I'm asking myself why. Why wouldn't your girl like follow you personally? And follow your friends, other people on social media, because you also have a social media account, like even if you're not active. But why would she follow that nigga and not follow you? But like, it doesn't mean they cheating. But why?
The distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein.
And I love Kendrick Lamar. I think that made their relationship become more personal and more like, what can I say? It's like, this is your man's, right? And they're saying all that shit about your man's. This is your man's. Like, even when you're not around at home, she's there watching over your kids and your wife, like taking care of them, whatever they need. And they saying that about your man. They say your man's has a your kids are your man's baby, right? And they saying, why is your girlfriend following your man's on social media and not following you? And that could kind of like, if you're a dumbass nigga, that could kind of like put a dent on your relationship. That could kind of like fuck up the relationship. But Kendrick didn't take it that far. Like, you see what I mean? Kendrick Lamar never responded and said, Dave Free's not fucking my girl. Ever. He never responded to that shit. Because he knows it's a lie. You got me? You responded to the whole fucking pedophile. I hope people get my point now. Drake didn't have to explain himself. He was supposed to violate, not explain himself. But he did the wicked shit ever by explaining himself. And now it's like, kind of nigga, like, you did that. You explain yourself. So now, like, why you explaining yourself? People are trying to see more of like, why you explaining yourself? People didn't give a fuck about this day free and everything like that because Kendrick Lamar ain't even know. We still don't give a fuck. We still don't believe that day free, this girl is fucking with Kendrick Lamar's girl is fucking with day free. We still don't believe that shit because Kendrick Lamar didn't make a big deal out of that shit. You did.
Angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Ah, oh, fuck me, I just made the whole...
I think I need to go listen to that song again. Did you say it got molested? Kendrick Lamar? I think he's talking about the song My Auntie is a Man Now. That song, I don't know the title, but the song is the morale. I think it's I'm Daisy or something like that. But My Auntie is a Man Now type shit.
Connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted.
This whole song is about Drake telling the world that he's not a pedophile. This is sad. You're supposed to violate. Fuck this nigga. Nigga's a bum. Supposed to violate and he's done some dumb shit. Violate, nigga. Violate.
I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected.
Nigga, we know that. Violate. I'm still saying violate.
Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant, talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat D man?
Yes. Thought you left B fat D major. Oh. Yes, violate, nigga. Violate. Let me give you, if you're a rapper or an artist or just a person in general, and you're biffing with someone and they violate you with your ass with words, dog, you can say whatever you like. Let me tell you. By law, you can say whatever you like. You can say anything about a nigga, and he still doesn't have a right to put hands on you. You get me? You can say whatever you like. They still don't have a right to put hands on you. So violate. Fucking violate this nigga, bro.
I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no team.
Oh. Obviously Drake was trending for fucking with Millie Bobby. There's a video where Millie Bobby they ask him about Drake. They like, yo, what you and Drake talk about? And she's like, yo, we talk about boys. So he's like, and this is not the first time he addresses that. There's this track that he has with Yachty. I think it's up for all the dogs. Late night. Just another late night with my bitch. Just another late night with my dog. That song is like weirdos on my comments talking about some Millie Bobbies.
I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need.
And I do believe Kendrick Lamar bought the views. I'm gonna say that. I do. Whether was he wrong? Hell no. He's playing the game for what it is. Everybody's buying them views. He's supposed to do that because, like, I understand where he's coming from. He's been playing this game shit, whatever this thing is, as himself. Like, oh, he has always had this idea that the music will always speak for itself. But there's other shit you gotta do. Like, buying that. Drake buys numbers too. He's still gonna buy them. Don't you think, like, hit me up on the comments. Don't you think do you think Drake has never bought fake views or fake comments on them? You telling me that shit? I don't believe that shit. There's no way I'ma believe that Drake has never bought views or streams or whatever. Like, there's no way. There's no fucking way.
For later, I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hip.
Oh, now he's coming with a different angle, saying Kendrick Lamar is a woman beater. That didn't fly though. Because the nigga didn't come back and say, I'm not a woman beater. Like, that's how you lose the beef. The beef, you lose it when you explain yourself like that. Explain yourself later, maybe. But not while the beef is happening. While the beef is happening, it's time to violate. Nothing other than that, violate. I was gonna call him gay. I was gonna call him gay. Like Kendrick Lamar is a clean ass nigga, bro. There's nothing you can say about that nigga, bro. He's not like, he doesn't fumble, he doesn't have a scandal and shit like that. You get me? So I was gonna say he's gay. Like Pac did. You remember when Pac was beefing with Dre? He is like, Dre is gay, and that made the whole image that Dre is gay. But how could a nigga be gay when he has a wife? But like, he might be, but that's not the thing. But the thing is that it worked. It worked.
Understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon. No wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you, like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor.
This nigga's talking about a nigga wife telling about, you can hit me up when you need a favor. Damn.
I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like,
okay, let's see.
Get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but
Again. This song is bad for one thing. It's about Drake explaining himself. That's what sucks the most. It sucks for me.
it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game. Like, everything in my shit is facts.
Boy, no one cares. I say it again. No one gives a fuck about facts. Ain't nobody give a fuck about facts in this game. Violate this nigga.
I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
That's it. I'm not happy, guys, but yes, we are done with the beef. Kendrick Lamar won. After this, it was decided that Kendrick Lamar won because we was waiting for Drake. We were like, okay, what is he gonna say? Then he said, after this, he said he's going to a vacation. He went on vacation, I guess. I don't know, but he lost the beef. And personally, when you look at everything that we've looked at, I feel like it's fair to say Kendrick won, and maybe other Drake fans can just take it and stop being biased because they like Drake. I like Drake more than I like Kendrick, but this was a beef and it was good, and we have to be like straight up and not be biased to who we like. You get what I mean? And Kendrick Lamar won lyrically, everything he won, and I still feel like that even if I react to the beef again. But one thing I'm gonna say is that I always respect Drake for fighting and just standing up to that shit. It will always be remembered as big hip hop, as a big hip hop moment, or it always like it's history. It always go down in history as like, yo, Drake did that. Drake stood up for himself, unlike J Cole apologizing and running away. So yes, guys, thank you. Shout out, subscribe. I'm gonna be dropping more reactions. It's back to our random reactions. Now it's time for y'all to give me recommendations on what I should react to because I'm done with the beef. Shout out.